I'm originally from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Since very young, I was interested in art and psychology. That's my life dilemma. I was also always very interested in the body as a theme in relationship to identity, to, again, psychology and trauma. I had some really, really amazing mentors and artists and curators that I feel like also helped me shape the way I think and write about art. Someone at a studio visit told me, "Oh, you're a performance artist," because of the way I was implicating my body, I think. I feel like it's gone through multiple phases and stages, my practice, since I've arrived here. Walking performances and reenactments, and more recently, embodied research-based work with my collective Cuerpo. I think that the main themes perhaps would be memory and relationship to place and to history, and how we shape, in a way, notions of identity around that. Growing up in Argentina and studying in Argentina really shaped the way I make sense of art. And so a huge aspect of learning happens within artist studios. And so this became very central in my practice over the last, 5 years since I started teaching. And so I created I call it collective body, Cuerpo, which is body in Spanish, and is a space for embodied research and performance research and creation. With Triangulation of Desire, it actually started through an invitation I had to perform at Vivo Media Arts Center here in Vancouver. And I decided that I would create a series of reenactments of female performance artists that had been influential to my work, and that in a way is kind of tracing back my timeline, or the women that I'm standing on their shoulders, in a way, that have shaped my understanding of performance art. I find that the reenactments in themselves are always like a controversial strategy for performance, but I also really like complex approaches to art where ethics perhaps are not so crystal clear. I feel like conceptual art in Latin America is very different to conceptual art in North America. And so even though I could think of my practice belonging in a history of Latin American conceptual art, here is very different what that means. So I definitely, when I first moved here, didn't fully understand perhaps how my work fit in within like the larger discourse and community. I always feel like there's something fearful in conceptual art. Like, I never intended to make my being Latin America the main focus of my work. I feel like my work is very much about relating to, and in that sense, it is quite determined by the context, but it's also very much about elements that are not unique to me because of being Latin American. I think a lot of my work also has to do with the things we don't know we know, but we carry with us, and that are part of history, personal and collective. Having lived and studied in Argentina shaped, in a way, my sense of aesthetics in a particular way, and I feel like that does come through